Hi lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup.misfit, and I've already filmed a good portion of this video. However, I ran out of storage, and as I was clearing off my phone, the video went with everything. So we are here once again refilming the very first update for the One Tree Hill project pan. So everything is down in the description box. This project was created by Morgan, Yvonne, Mona. The prompts are down below and what I'm currently working on. This project starts March 23rd of this year, goes until March 23rd of 2026. My updates will be on the 24th. So let's get into the progress, the prompts that I pulled at the intro. The very first one was Karen's Cafe, and that is a product that makes your makeup better. So for me, my hope is always that a setting spray is going to make my makeup last longer, therefore make it better. And I rolled in the new NYX the face glue setting spray. My usage goal for this was 10 uses. I have well surpassed that. I use this every single day. I don't mind it. It's definitely not going to be a repurchase immediately. But if I think I'm in a pinch and I need something, because I've already used it, if I need to repurchase something right away, I could possibly go back and purchase this again. I don't mind it. I don't think it always does what I'm looking for, but it's not bad for the most part, I find. So this gets to be rolled out because I have well surpassed my 10 use goal. The next prompt that was rolled in was clothes over brows, and that is something that makes you feel strong. And there's just something about that little black line, that little black flick above my lashes that makes me feel so much more put together and just better off all around. I don't know what it is, but I decided to roll in my liquid liner. This is the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Liner. My usage goal on this was 20, and I'm currently sitting at 12. Now, the only reason I haven't used it the full 20 times is because of my eye situation. So I got most of my usage in March, and then in April, I wore it on the 15th. I had an event for work that I was working, so I decided to wear it in the evening. The 16th, I wanted to try getting into wearing makeup a little bit again and just kind of throw it in there sporadically and see how my eyes would be. And then I wore it again on the 19th. That's when I had my Easter dinner. I worked during the day for a little bit and then I had dinner. So I decided I was going to wear it for Easter. So that brought me to my 12 uses. So the next 8 remaining uses that I have left, I'm going to more than likely get it done over the next 2 months. I'm really hoping I don't have to push it till 3, but I have a feeling that getting my eyes, done up 8 times within the month of May, I don't know how that's gonna go. So I'm going to try my best, but we're gonna see. I don't think this is going to be rolled out next month, sadly, but I know that once I do start wearing my eye makeup again on a regular basis, which is every single day, I will continue to use this well past my 20 uses. This is still going strong. I've had this for a while and the black is still black. So I feel like this is going to be in my collection for quite a while as well. Then last but not least, I rolled in Deb, so a product that is messy but you still love. So I don't quite love this specific product, but I do love setting powder. I need to use setting powder. I have oily skin, and I rolled in my Lottie London pressed powder. This is in the pink brightening shade. Now I don't quite know if the actual shade of this does much for me in terms of brightening. It's okay, I don't mind it. Lately I've been using this over my face as well just because I'm kind of running out of my pressed powder and I had left it at work for a while, so I really only had this one to dip into. My usage for this was 15, and I again have well surpassed that. I use this every single day and I will continue to use this for a little bit longer. I did purchase the Ube birthday cake color from Huda Beauty, and I'm so tempted to see if that pink is going to help brighten under my eyes opposed to this kind of shade right here, which is just that lighter pink. But I'm not ready to quite dip into that one yet. So I'm going to continue to use this for the next few months. I don't think I'm going to finish it off completely before summertime, which is totally fine with me. I can go back to this in the winter if I still have anything left and just take it from there. So 2 products rolling out, which means 2 products are rolling in. And I did get to this point previously when I was filming this yesterday. So unfortunately, I don't have anything to show you guys because I wasn't expecting to lose my video. So you're just gonna have to trust me on this one. But I rolled in the prompt Tric, which is an item that was tricky to use at first. And this one is going to be a stretch. it's kind of quite a stretch. I'm bringing in a lipstick, and this is from Laura Mercier, and it is in this very pretty, actually almost matches my nail color, kind of pink. However, with this product, I was reaching for it after I finished off my last neutral lipstick, which I'm completely blanking on which one it was. And I found that just a full swipe of color on my lips was a little too much. And it could just be because I'm so used to a neutral lip that the bold, bright colors on my lips completely throw me off. But I wasn't wanting to reach for a red either, so this is really all that I had to use until I finally purchased the Bare Affair shade from Revlon that I'm currently using. So for me to be able to wear this comfortably and not feel like I'm just too out there with my lips, I really had to figure out how much pigment I liked on my lips to be able to feel comfortable. So that's why it's tricky. Basically, I just put down some chapstick and then I lightly tap this on over top, and it just gives it that little bit of a slip, but it's also like just enough color and just enough life in my lips to make them look like they're there. Because a full-on swipe is just way too much for me. Maybe one day I will get there. I've gotten a lot better with lipsticks over time. I never used to wear them at all, and now I'm trying to wear them every single day if I can. But right now this one is still out of my comfort zone, so a very light touch is what does it for me. So it's tricky in trying to figure out how I enjoyed wearing it. Then the other prompt that I rolled in was Brooke, and this is something that you have to be brave to use. And I was trying to figure out what in my collection I had that I could pull in for this prompt. I figured an eyeshadow would probably work for this, but I don't really want to continue to pull eyeshadows into projects so much. Like, I will still do it, knowing that I'm eventually going to get those uses on it, but I don't want to pull them in knowing that it's kind of on a pause. I want to keep some of these prompts going and be able to roll things out sooner than later. So I was searching through my collection and I went with my little birthday gift that I got from Sephora. So this is a Makeup by Mario lip kit. And the reason why I have to be brave to use this is because the actual lip product, I don't know what it is, like a lipstick, it's plumping. And I am not for the plumping. I don't like it. I don't like the tingling sensation. I don't really enjoy it. I've only worn it once and I tapped it on very lightly and I could very lightly feel the tingling sensation, and I haven't reached for it since. So I do want to test this out, see if I enjoy the color, because that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Still trying to find like the perfect nude, neutrally pink kind of color for me. I think this might be a little too dark, but I do want to still test it out, see how I actually enjoy the color and maybe the formula minus the plumping part of it. So this is what I'm pulling in for this prompt. So, I think what I'm going to do is, because there is both a liner and the actual lipstick in here, I'm going to make myself use both of them. I don't ever line my lips because I just never have a lip liner on me. So I'm going to make myself use this along with the actual product. This is in Rosewood Glow. Oh no, I lost it. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So from the swatches online, it looked very light, like it wasn't fully opaque, which is what I enjoyed. But when I put it on my lips, I felt like it was. So we're just gonna test it out a little bit more and see how I enjoy it. So for the Laura Mercier lipstick, I'm gonna just throw a 4-use goal on this because Tric is prompt number 4. Brooke is prompt number 9, and I don't know if 9 uses is too much for this, so I'm going to actually cut that in half just because it's a plumping lip product, and instead of the 9 uses, I'm actually going to make it 5, which is still kind of intimidating to me, but we will get there. Slowly but surely, we will get there. This is definitely not going to be rolled out by the next update. That's totally fine. I feel like it might be in here for a little bit. However, with summer coming around, we'll see if that's really what I want to reach for, or if it's just going to stay in here for that much longer. So that is it. I still have my 3 prompts that I will be working on. I'm really hoping that I can get some more use on that liner before the next update, and maybe I can roll out this Laura Mercier lipstick. We'll have to see how it goes. But that is it for now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'm thankful I finally got through this video, and we will see you all later. Bye.